Hello everyone, my name is Josephine Elliott and welcome to the Business Life Guru YouTube page. Business Life Guru is a company that helps small business owners build a business brand, market correctly, and just learn more about owning a business and how to solve their problems. On today's video, I'm talking about the 7 ways that you can start a business without any money, $0 and 0 cents. Now, there are a lot of videos like this on YouTube that I've seen because I have been curious before in the past about how I can start a business with no money, especially if you've ever been a college student. You know that you have no money, not even to eat. And a lot of these videos, they talk about these different ideas that you do end up actually needing money for, like $20 or $25. And I always found it sad that there isn't a video out there. There might be, but I've never seen a video out there that literally $0. It's what you have. So today I have 7 of them because one might not fit you, but at least one of the others might be perfect for you. Starting off is putting your craft on Etsy. So if you knit, if you paint, draw, if you know how to make any crafty items, jewelry, anything like that, you can put your craft on Etsy. The cool thing about Etsy is that you pay at the end of the month. So you do have to pay a fee, but it's after you've been on the site for a month. And you can try to sell at least one thing that'll cover your costs so that you can have a longer time on Etsy. But it's not one of those, it's not like Shopify where you have to pay a fee every month and you have to pay a fee to even start. It's one of those things where you can start off and then pay your fee later if you make profit. Also with Etsy, I know a lot of you guys are probably like, but I have to buy the stuff for the crafts. You don't necessarily need to. If you have a sketchbook, a coloring book, something that you draw on or paint on, you can actually use that and sell that as an individual piece that people can put into a picture frame to hang on their walls or put by their desk. And that's the way you can really start. A lot of the times, if you have a craft that you enjoy doing and that you're good at, you already have the materials for it. You're just not making money from these materials. And this is a way that you can start to make money so that you can have money to start a bigger business. Next is start a YouTube page with your cell phone, especially if you have an iPhone, because with your iPhone comes the iMovie editor, and iPhones really do have great quality. I don't know for Android if there is an editing system, but you can, even with an Android, you can make movies and edit it on the YouTube site, and you can edit your video and post it. So you don't need a fancy camera, you don't need fancy lighting, you don't need a lot of different things. All you need is a phone and internet, which you can go to the library to upload your YouTube content. You can do it straight on your phone. So start a YouTube page. It's a great way to make money because if in the year, so you have within 12 months, if you can get 1,000 subscribers, if you can get 3,000 people to watch your videos overall, or you can get 4,000 watch hours, you can monetize your site and start to make money from YouTube. YouTube is a great way to advertise your services. So if you do anything from managing social media, which I'll get to, cutting grass, babysitting children, anything like that, you can advertise yourself on YouTube. You could also just make any types of videos, whether it's just videos of you in a college campus, your everyday life. If you have any skills that you like to teach or any interesting things that you're good at that you want to tell people about, making skits, singing, anything, talking about anything, whether you're talking about books and you can just go to the library, rent out a book, and then read it and then talk about it and make a YouTube video. anything like that you can do. So there's just different areas that you can explore when it comes to YouTube. Next is you can put your services on social media. Social media is free. You can get a YouTube page, you can get a Facebook page, you can get an Instagram, you can get a Twitter, a LinkedIn, a Pinterest, all for free. And all you have to do is advertise your services or whatever you're good at on those platforms. Once you do that, you'll start to get money in. Now, I'm not talking about being a influencer on these platforms. It actually takes a longer time to be an influencer than people think. I know it's the rave right now to be an influencer, but it's more difficult than you might think. It takes a lot of work to create content, and if you are creating content on something that you're good at or your craft, it's easier because you can make short little clip videos. You can do a lot of different things and get the audience that you want because you're being so specific. When you try to be an influencer, it's a little broad net, so it's a little harder to kind of catch the big fish, if you get what I'm saying. But with marketing yourself on social media, honestly, the easiest thing, a lot of great people started from that, like Gary Vee. He really started with short little videos on Facebook, and now he's one of the biggest names on social media. So you can start with talking about something and solving that problem, and how people can use either your service or your product to help solve that problem, or how people can use your service or your product to the best of its abilities. So for example, if you make t-shirts, you can talk about t-shirts, how you can style them, how you can wear them, what if you're going to an event, how you can put it together, different things like that. If you are an artist, you can talk about your artwork and how it looked good in a living room or a dorm room or in the kitchen or whatever, how you can use it as a gift. And then you can also do videos of teaching people how to draw, teaching people how to color, and that would get a lot of audience in. So market yourself on social media. It's free. And if you don't have internet, you can go to the library or you can go to a cafe. I know some cafes you can literally order water that's free, and you can use up all their internet that you want to use up. Next is Teachable. Teachable is an amazing platform. It's free, and with Teachable you set up a course and people take your course. This is not a sponsored video at all. I just use Teachable. So if you want to see how Teachable works, they do give you a free website that you customize yourself. You can actually check in the description bar below. I do have a Teachable course. I have multiple Teachable courses, and you can check out how that layout is. But you just create a course, and you can create a course using videos, you can create a course using slideshows, voiceovers, or just worksheets, and you put it up there and people are able to learn a skill that you're teaching. You can teach skills based on if you have those skills, if you've worked in that field, or if you have a degree in that field. And it's just like if you were to get a teaching job, except it's on your terms and on your time. You don't necessarily have to be in the class all the time or uploading coursework all the time. You can upload it and just have the course work for you for as long as it wants. That is also a form of passive income where you never have to check up on it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So you can set up your courses differently. If you want to learn more about Teachable, you want me to do a video on it and teach you how to set things up, comment down below. I would love to do that. Next is being a social media consultant or a manager. This is also very easy if you have internet. Even if you don't, like I said, you can go to the library, you can go to a cafe. All you need is a phone. On Instagram, you can have multiple pages, so you can manage multiple people. And you just need to go down to your neighborhood, go down to your main street, your downtown, and just say, hey, walk into the businesses and say, hey, do you need help managing your social media pages? Do you need help curating it, posting things up? And you can start to make money from that. A lot of the times they don't really need you to take pictures, but if they do need you to take pictures, you can take it with your phone. Honestly, And then you can go to Canva, which is another great site to use. If you want to learn more about Canva, comment down below. It's free, and you can create social media posts on Canva for you to post on social media. Next is selling clothes on Depop or Poshmark or Instagram. I use Poshmark. I don't know much about Depop, but you can sell clothes on there. And especially if you want to be a boutique owner or you want to sell actual physical products, that's a good place to start. And I know you're probably thinking, I have to purchase clothes to sell on these sites. No, you can start off by selling clothes you don't want, clothes your family members don't want, your friends don't want. Grab them all, take pictures of them, put them on Poshmark, Depop, even on Instagram, and you can sell it. The cool thing about Poshmark though is that you don't pay for shipping and you don't have to worry about initial costs coming out. You can literally start Poshmark with no money. So they will actually send you the shipping label. You print it out yourself. If you don't have a printer in your home, you can actually just go to your nearest postal service, print it out there, and then take a box, the clothes in the box, and put the shipping label on there and ship it on off, because it's paid for already. That is a great way to start. After you make a little bit of money from that, you can start to buy clothing or whatever it is that you want to sell online, and still continue to sell it on Poshmark if it's clothing. If it's not, find another site like Etsy to sell it on. Continue to sell it until you make enough money to have your own store online. Next is freelancing. Again, freelancing is another way that you can market yourself on social media, especially LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a business social media site. So you can just market yourself, whether you do copywriting, if you take photos, because you already have the equipment, you just need to make money. Anything really, you just market yourself. LinkedIn or any social media site. I wouldn't necessarily join freelancing sites because they do have an initial cost to it and a fee. Some of the costs are as low as $2 a month, but if you're trying to make money and you don't have any money, $2 could be a lot of money to pay a month. So start off just on social media, and then if you want, you can then take the money that you make to pay for the monthly fees for some of the sites for freelancers. Well, that's it. Those are the 7 ways that you can start a business today with $0 with those 7 points that I gave, you can start something and then build into something better or greater, or actually then start the business that you want, because sometimes you just need the initial money to start something. So you could take any of these 7, start them today, start them right now, and maybe in 6 months to a year you'll have the money to actually start the business that you really want to start. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know which one of these you want to start, you've already started, or you're thinking about. Thank you for watching. Bye.